Hey guys, what's up? My name's Mike, and I am joined here with a special guest, none other than Kervin Sawyer. Please, Kervin, introduce yourself.
Hi guys, this is Kervin Sawyer from the Sawyer Brothers. If you're familiar with us, and actually, I'm thanking you, Mike, for inviting me here.
No problem.
Yeah, since actually I was and still a big Resident Evil fan since the 90s. So yeah, it's really my pleasure to be a guest here right now.
So, if you guys don't know, Kervin Sawyer is not just a Resident Evil fan, but also what you call a singer, I believe.
Yes, yep. Of the Sawyer Brothers duo.
Alright,
Yeah.
so today we're gonna be talking about Resident Evil 3. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of Resident Evil 3, and Kervin as well is a big fan of Resident Evil franchise or games as well.
All right.
Is that right? So,
Of course.
and if you guys didn't know, when I got my collector's edition, I don't play PS4. I actually sold my PS4 game to him.
Yes.
So it was him who got it. So for the people who are asking if it's still available, it's him who got it. So we're gonna be talking about Resident Evil 3. Based on the pictures, as you guys could see, these are the pictures of what you call the Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. So it was actually him that announced me what you call the game, because I didn't know the game was coming out until you posted this on Facebook, and what you call,
Yes.
I was really shocked that it went so early as April.
Yeah, my hands are shaking too, man. When I saw that,
I'm so excited.
my hands are shaking.
I just can't wait because the game was released last year. Right? It was just released last year in February for Resident Evil 2, and Resident Evil 2 was amazing. How many times did you play Resident Evil 2?
Actually, 5 times to be exact. But the irony is that I haven't had the platinum yet. My brother got the platinum and he's just finished it like for 2 times only.
Oh, you mean the what you call the hard mode? Is that the platinum
Yeah.
part where you get the infinite ammo and crap?
Yeah. Also, you need to do some achievements like how do you call this? You need to reach certain places and you need to do something. It's not really that much. It's not really that hard because you just need to accomplish something. And actually, Capcom is not really hard at the gamers in this era because even though you're using a single handgun with infinite ammo, you can still actually get a platinum. For this PS4 game, for the PS4 release. So it's cool.
I see. So, you guys, I only played it twice, I believe. I think or once actually. When I played Leon, and then I went straight to Claire, and then I just played the DLCs just for the sake of it, because it was fun.
Yes, it's fun.
But they actually changed the story in Resident Evil 2, right?
Yes.
So
There's a small changes only, but it's really noticeable if you remember it right from the original one.
yeah, like the what you call the gun shop, the Kendo gun shop, Kendo.
Yeah.
He has a
Yes.
daughter now. From the original
Yes, he has a
game,
daughter.
he didn't have a daughter. So that was
Yeah,
one
he's-
of the shocking parts.
Yeah. He has a daughter. He had a daughter, and also he's a bit serious now. It's not like the comedic type.
Oh
as
yeah,
we
in the
remember
original.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also Mr. X looks a bit like Dolph Lundgren. I know many gamers do it.
True though. So that's
Yeah.
the shocking part. What would Capcom change for Resident Evil 3, considering they did changes for Resident Evil 2? What do you think would they change for Resident Evil 3?
Actually, it's already noticeable in the trailer. I noticed it firsthand. They did something to Brad Vickers. You remember the guy from the guy,
Oh yeah.
the helicopter guy, right?
Yeah,
helicopter
the
guy,
pilot.
Brad Vickers.
The one that was killed by Nemesis. If you
Yes.
guys didn't know.
Yeah, in the original installment, in the original PlayStation Resident Evil 3, it's like he has a small part in there. It's like a small role, but I think, right?
Yeah.
I'm not. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, I'm not. We're not really sure yet, but I think he will have a bigger role here.
Hopefully,
Okay,
because he was
yes.
he was the one of the what you call police officers,
Yes.
one of the survivors in the
Yes, he was one of the stars. Yep, one of the stars Alpha team.
that what you call Jill will meet in front of RPD, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
So
yes,
this
yes.
is the part where we will see him die, because in Resident
Yes,
Evil
yes.
2 he was already dead, which
Yep.
was I believe what you call what do you call
An
this?
Easter egg.
Yeah,
egg.
an Easter egg. Good one. That recall. I was
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
for
yeah,
that
yeah.
word. An Easter egg
Yeah.
for Resident Evil 2, the original, where you will see him in his zombie form. But
Yes.
in the game, they did not put that. In the remake, they did not put that, right?
Yeah. Instead, you'll see his poster.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
actually inviting some new stars. I
Oh,
mean, new aspiring.
Recruitment.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
it's sad, but hopefully in here, we would at least see him in his zombie form when he
Yeah,
becomes
but Mhm.
dead by Nemesis,
Yeah.
or killed by Nemesis.
Yeah, but you know what, Mike? I also think that I'm not sure. Okay, it's just a speculation. I think he by this time he won't die by Nemesis hands like the one in the
Original?
original one.
Yeah?
I'm not really sure, but I'm not really sure, but I think he will die in a different way. Maybe in a helicopter, or maybe more heroic than the original one. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure.
I can imagine
But-
him crashing the helicopter in front of Nemesis.
Yeah, maybe because I
Sacrifice
think
himself.
yes, I think so. I'm really hoping it's more heroic because he's like a chicken. You know, he's like chicken in the last installment in the PlayStation original, and he also encourages Jill to run, right? You remember that?
Yeah.
yeah. He's just chickening out. He's just freaking out every time that he sees Jill. He's just chickening out.
Yeah,
But right now,
because
he's-
I think he
yeah.
saw Nemesis before Jill, right?
Yes. I think
Because
so. Yep.
they in the original they met in the bar and he was being bitten. I mean, pretty sure
Yes.
he's already a zombie because
Yep.
he was already wounded or injured.
Yeah. I know that. And if you watch the trailer closely, the Resident Evil 3 remake trailer, you will see he's like assisting some of his comrades and he's assisting people. Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah,
he's a bit heroic, right? He's a bit heroic right now.
Oh yeah, because
Compared
this
to-
was the what you call the night when Raccoon City fell.
Yeah, I think so. It's like September 28th, right?
Yeah, I honestly cannot wait for the intro of the game in remake
Yeah.
version.
Me too, man.
Because my favorite cutscene of all Resident Evil games was Resident Evil 3's beginning, where he was talking
Yes.
about what you call when the police was being overrun by
Yes,
the zombies.
yes. Me too, man. I'm
And
so
in the
excited
end-
for this one.
When
Yeah.
when she said September 28th, daylight.
Daylight.
The
The
monsters-
monsters of overtaking
Yeah.
the city.
Yeah, and somehow I'm still alive.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the game starts. That
Yes, of
intro,
course, man.
that specific intro, is what I cannot wait to see in
Yeah, I
remake.
can't wait to see it, man. Even, I remember the mercenaries from Umbrella. Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
scene, right?
Which was a
Where
DLC also in the
yeah,
game.
Mikhail, yes. Yeah, I know it.
Because I wonder if they're gonna change that as well. Because in Resident Evil 2, they changed that intro on how Leon and Claire met, right?
yes, I think so. Yep.
Because Leon and Claire met at the Raccoon City from the original, right?
Yes.
They met in the diner, but here, but in the remake, they met in the gasoline station,
Yes, the grocery store and the gas station.
Oh,
Yep.
where the truck driver was supposed to be beaten and turned to a zombie.
Yes.
So
Well,
that's interesting. So I wonder
Yeah.
what they're gonna change for the Resident Evil 3 intro for the cutscene.
Actually, Mike, another interesting thing to note is that if you remember correctly in this trailer, Resident Evil 3, you can see Jill running away from someone and then crashes out from the door in the first trailer, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
I think that's actually the same scene in the Resident Evil 3 original, wherein you will actually wherein that's the first scene where you will actually first play as Jill. Remember? There's an explosion.
Oh
And
yeah,
then she
in
will
the
roll out
original.
from the fire,
Yeah,
right?
that's true. That's actually interesting. It's like
Yeah,
in
that's
her,
so
it's like in her
interesting, man.
apartment where she's holding the
Yes.
gun from the original. She's in her apartment. That could be her apartment.
Yes, and I also believe that's Nemesis chasing her.
Probs possible, but yeah, that's possible. But they did not introduce Nemesis from the very beginning, right?
Yeah, I know, but if you listen closely, I'm not really sure. Maybe I just have very sharp ears. I'm not sure, but if you listen closely, before she bangs the door out,
Yeah.
someone says, "Stop, stop." It's like, "Stop."
Oh, so you were actually listening. Oh, I see.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
possible.
stars. I think it's Nemesis,
Yes,
man.
stars.
You need to listen. You need to listen
Yeah,
closely, man.
that's possible. So we're gonna be looking at some of the Resident Evil 3 post pictures that
Yeah.
Kervin actually tagged me. So the first one was actually a side view of Jill. So one of the fan, or what you call the original characters from the game, because she's actually one of the first female characters introduced to the game, next to before Rebecca Chambers, which
Yes,
is another original from the game. So that's that, and then the other one is the one she's looking at the mirror, I believe. So
Yes,
so we're
the
really
Asian.
happy. So yeah, so I believe this is her in her apartment, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not sure. Maybe in your apartment, or because if you rewatch the trailer, she's like imagining things, like imagining she's becoming a zombie. I'm not sure if that's her in her apartment, or maybe that's the time when she was bitten. I'm not really sure. I'm not
Was
really
she
sure.
was she bitten? Oh wait, she wasn't bitten.
Not really bitten. Sorry. I think if I remember correctly, she was like infected by Nemesis.
Oh yeah, from the
At
original.
one point,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
And Carlos was the one who was looking for a cure for her. In the
Yes.
chapel, I believe. If I'm not
Yeah, that's the
mistaken.
time that you will play as Carlos, right?
Yes, true.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be talking about that, about Carlos, soon enough as we move on. So let's move on to the next one, which I believe is Jill in the mirror, as well as full body, I think, a full body shot
Yes,
of her.
full body shot.
So this is another one. They also changed her costume, just like in the
Yes.
Resident Evil 2 remake. So now she's wearing jeans.
Uh-huh.
Because I believe on the original she's wearing a skirt with a jacket tied on her waist.
And also she's wearing a tube top. Actually, if you know what, if you ask me for my opinion on this one, it's actually this is actually better. You know what? Because I'm not really kidding, because tube top is not really practical in zombie chase, right? Maybe
Yeah.
something will slip.
Oh
Right.
yeah, true though.
Yeah, something will slip. You know what?
I mean, technically they didn't know that there was gonna be a zombie outbreak, so probably she was just in her casual wear when it
Yes.
happened.
Yeah.
But-
Also, some of my friends actually they're joking because they said Capcom actually took the inspiration from Lara Croft.
Oh
From this
yeah,
costume,
true
right?
though.
Remember?
Now that you said it, I can see the resemblance, the blue shirt. And
Yeah,
the
yeah,
jeans. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But at least they still they didn't change the color of her shirt because
Yes. It's
Which
still
is-
noticeable.
yeah, the typical Jill Valentine outfit.
That's a trademark.
And a trademark. So the
Yeah.
color scheme is still there because in the remake of the second one, they did a lot of changes. Like from Leon, from when you played Leon from the remake, he was wearing his coat rather than the typical blue RPD
Yeah.
rookie shirt.
Yeah,
It
it's
was-
more realistic right now, right? Because it's raining. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
just added the raincoat.
All right, so we're gonna be moving on with the next picture, which I believe is the one she's holding a gun.
Yeah,
So-
handgun, yep. She's reloading it.
So I think this is like the typical from the cutscene from the original where she's sitting on her bed. What you call the typical. So who knows? This could be from that cutscene.
Also, yeah, not only that, maybe I'm also thinking this is the time that she will be prepared for the horde. Not really sure because of the background, right? Not really sure.
Oh yeah.
Or or maybe this is the time when she will enter the room with. I'm not sure. I don't really remember the guy's name. I forgot it. The fat guy who
Oh yeah.
actually hid inside the truck.
Yeah.
Right? That guy.
I still remember what you call his voice. I just
Yeah.
lost my daughter out there.
Yeah.
That guy, yeah.
And he won't come out, right? Until
Yeah.
he became a zombie.
But he's also an Easter egg from the original, right?
Yes, there
Because
is. There is.
When you go back to him, he's dead, and you see him being eaten by zombies.
Yes.
And then you would see a message, what you call a message from him, a note, one of the notes.
Yes, I'm not. Yep. Mhm.
So that's one. Let's move to the next picture, which I believe is
One of her close-ups.
the one that has what you call the one that has her name on it. So Jill Valentine. So another thing that I want to mention is the voice actor for Jill Valentine, because in the remake of Resident Evil 2, a lot of fans, a lot of people, including myself, were very disappointed that some of the voice actors are now completely different. I believe I forgot the voice actor for Claire, because Alison Court, I believe that's her name.
Yes, Alison Court. Yep.
I'm a big fan of her. She's amazing. I think she's at least she voiced most of Resident Evil 2, or what you call Claire Redfield, for almost all Resident Evil games, I think, except for one. I believe that was Revelations 2.
Oh, Revelations 2, yeah. So you mean to say she's also the one who voiced the old Veronica first-person shooter?
I think so, yeah.
I see.
Because she voiced most of Claire Redfield in all Resident Evil games.
That's where you got familiar.
Including the animated movies, I guess.
Wow, nice. Yeah, I think so too.
So, except for the what you call the Revelations 2, which you play as Claire and another girl.
Yeah, it's Moira. She's the daughter of Barry.
Oh, Barry Burton. Now I remember.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Before we proceed to another image, I just want to note that the face model they use for this model for Jill is Sasha Zotova. Okay, she's the one. She's living actually in Japan, so maybe Capcom actually hired her as a model.
I actually wanna search that Sasha Makova.
Zotova, Zotova, Sasha.
Z-O
T-O.
Oh, Satova.
V-A, yeah.
Oh.
She actually looks a bit like Mila, right? From the crappy Resident Evil movies.
I actually wanna let's see. So that's for the people to see. We might as well show it so that they don't have a hard time what you call. Oh god, that's way too big. Okay, so
she's cute. Yeah, she fits the role.
I also saw the models for Resident Evil 2 Remake, for Claire and Leon, which was very young.
Yeah.
They were very young, so that's her. Actually, I could see the resemblance.
Yeah, I can see the resemblance, but the only thing I'm not sure. I am a Resident Evil games fan, but I'm not really a fan of the movies, the live action ones.
Oh,
so, when I saw her, she looks like Mila. I was a bit like disappointed at first, but I just took it out from my system. Okay, I'm just gonna take it.
A lot of fans, no pun intended, and don't hate on us guys, this is just our opinion, but a lot of fans, including myself, are not a big fan of the movies, the live action movies.
I know, man. Because I don't want to see Leon as a maniac. I'm so sorry for the word, but I don't know, man. He looks like
Leon looks wimpy, looks weak.
Yeah.
In the live
looks
action
weak.
movies.
And looks very interested in Ada. So much interested.
Yeah. They're really trying to ship those two together.
Oh my god, man.
Game, so
Straight.
that's just All right, so
Let's move on. Let's move on.
so
Alright.
with that being said, who do you think is who do you think is gonna be the voice actor for Jill?
I'm not really sure, but you know what? When I first heard her voice, she resembles the original Jill, right? The tone of the voice and even the depth of the voice. They actually hired a very reliable very reliable VA or voice actor for her. It actually fits her personality right now, especially right now when they're actually considering models for video game characters. I think they fit the role. Mm.
Because I believe the voice actor for Jill, the last voice actor for Jill is, I think her name is Michelle Ruff. So she's an anime voice actor as well. So that's her. All right. I guess we'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. The next one.
So the next picture is none other than
the one I'm talking about, Brad.
Yeah,
Brad
Brad
Vickers.
Vickers. So this is the part where she is calling the one I believe.
The one I'm telling about, right?
Yeah,
A while
the
ago.
one that you mentioned that he was gathering the people, because this was the night when the night when the city was being overrun by zombies and the
Yes.
police got destroyed. So this was, I think this was 4 days before Resident Evil 2. Was it? I'm not sure, but from the time.
Yeah, I think so.
Because Resident
And
Evil
he's
2,
also
because
Go-
Resident
go
Evil
on.
2 happened in October, somewhere around the first week of October, somewhere around
Yes.
October 2, and this is September
Yes.
28th.
yes.
So yeah, somewhere around that.
It's like less than a week.
Yeah. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. So, you also mentioned that he might die a different death. So, rather
Yes,
than
I
being
think-
killed by
yeah.
Nemesis.
I believe so too, because if you double check again the trailer, he's talking about Nemesis to Jill. In one way or another, they're gonna die because the two of them are the remaining Stars members in that city.
Uh-huh.
If you remember,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're the only RPD. They're the only RPD.
Stars members.
Yeah. And this was the time where Chris Redfield left to
Yes.
Rockfort Island.
To Europe, yep, Europe.
Yeah, to find more about Umbrella. So this was before, I think this was just before Code Veronica, somewhere around
Yes.
that. Who knows? Because there was also a letter from Resident Evil 2 Remake where you find where Claire and Leon finds a letter from Chris, right? In RPD. So that's another one. So let's move on to the next one, which is this one. I believe this is the train scene. This has to be the train scene.
Yes. This is Mikhail, right?
No.
Mikhail? Oh, no.
There's another one. The one with the grenade. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I think it's Mikhail because Nikolai is the guy with the short hair, right? The white-haired guy.
Nicolas is the bad guy. They're both
Yes,
Kai
yes.
because I'm so confused. They're both Kai.
Yeah, me too a bit. Yep, but this guy is Mikhail. I'm not sure. He's the good guy, right?
Oh yeah,
He's
the one with the hat.
Yes.
He looks like the one from Left 4 Dead. The old guy from Left 4 Dead. So that's what we remember.
Yeah.
So he was the one who actually used the grenade to tried to kill Nemesis, but obviously failed and died.
Actually, in Resident Evil 2 original, he's one of my favorite in Mercenaries.
Oh,
I'm finishing Mercenaries in less than like 2 minutes or less. I'm not sure. I forgot it because this guy has many artillery, right?
Oh,
he actually has
he has a machine
grenades.
gun.
Yeah.
So there's him, Nikolai, and Carlos as some of the Umbrella operatives that was introduced from the game. So hopefully this is gonna we get to see more of him in the game.
I think so. I think he has more dialogues than previous one. I think so.
and probably we're gonna be playing about. Probably we're gonna be seeing the mercenaries in deals as one of
I
the.
really
deals.
hope so.
Yeah.
I really hope so, man. I'm my fingers are crossed because remember, right? Remember last Resident Evil 2, they did not included the extreme battle mode. Remember the extreme battle mode? Yeah. So I'm not really sure, but I'm really crossing my fingers here. I hope so. They will include mercenaries.
All right, so we're moving on to the next one, which is, I believe, this is Nicolas.
Yes, Nicolas. Yes.
Yeah, so that's the
Nicolas.
one with the short hair. That's the one who's a bad guy who's actually what you call trying to spy on Raccoon City. I think he was sent by Umbrella to see how the BOWs or how the G virus is affecting the city.
Yes.
I believe.
He actually killed one of his comrades too, right? Remember the black guy?
Oh yeah,
In the hospital, right?
Yeah. The one with the bomb, I
Yes.
believe. So that's.
He's a very interesting guy too.
And he also got killed by a BOW, I believe.
Yeah.
All right.
Suits him right though.
So hopefully we'll get to see more of him as well. Next one is also an interesting one. So this was the one that I really want to talk about. Oops. Okay. Nope. Let's see here. Browse.
All right. So moving on.
Moving on, we have none other than as you guys could see. Let me just find the picture because I can't find it. Okay, here you go. There you go. We have none other than Carlos Oliveira.
Yeah.
So this one is really interesting because they did not just change his. I believe they changed a little bit of his costume, I guess, but it's not.
Yes.
It doesn't really matter. But his looks.
Yeah, his looks more rough edge right now.
Yeah, rugged.
Yeah.
Unlike the original where he looks like he's in his teens.
Yes, he looks like very amateur in the original one.
He looks very
But-
young.
Yes, and also, but I've heard maybe like yesterday on some game pages, I heard that they did not change his character. Okay, he's the same guy. It's pretty much the same guy, even the
Obviously.
characteristics and everything. Yeah.
Now the question is who nobody would probably care about his voice actor, but will they get a younger or a more mature voice actor for this one?
I think for me, I think they're going to get a Hispanic guy. I'm not really sure, right? Because expert voice actors, they can actually imitate his Hispanic voice, right? So
Yeah, that's possible.
yeah.
So that's Carlos Oliveira. So most likely we're gonna play as him as well, or probably they might try the remake in 2 where there's a side A for Leo and a side B for Claire.
Yeah, one can hope about that, but I'm also hoping for a bigger role for Carlos,
Yeah.
especially when you play as him.
Yeah, a different story. Like there's in the main menu, you get to choose where do you want to play Jill's story or Carlos Oliveira's story. So that would be interesting. I would like to see that.
That's cool because that way they can actually prolong the story for Resident Evil 2. I remember the Resident Evil 2 is a bit shorter, right? Remember the original one?
Yeah.
So this one, they can actually prolong it and they can actually expand the storyline, right? If they
True.
include the Carlos scenario.
So probably there will be a different story mode for Carlos. So that's gonna
Yes,
be...
I'm really hoping for that, man. Really hoping for that.
So alright, so next one is another a famous character from
My idol actually, our idol.
one of the well-known enemies in the Resident Evil
Yes.
franchise, not other than Nemesis himself.
Yes, even in Capcom, right? They're actually using him in Marvel vs. Capcom. They actually used him as a cameo He's actually a famous guy, man, in Nemesis.
There was actually I saw a website before Resident Evil 2 remake where there's a hole. There's a hole in the wall, and they said that it was actually Nemesis who caused.
Yes,
that hole.
I've heard that. Yep, I saw it too.
So maybe,
So I am.
yeah.
I observed that. I observed it too. So maybe what you're saying is that maybe before Mr. X came, maybe Jill is actually running in the RPD halls, right? So that's what I was thinking. So.
So maybe we would see what happened there in that scene, and probably we could see Martin before he was bitten by a zombie.
Yeah, Marvin rather. Right?
Marvin. Sorry. Marvin.
Yeah.
So because I think this was the day where RPD was also being overrun. So
the good thing is that I know, but the good thing is that maybe at this point in Resident Evil 3, you can actually see RPD not in shambles yet, right? Maybe the walls are still well lit, the designs are still there. I mean, maybe there's still there's still light in some of the holes, especially in the upper deck. Remember, in the lower deck, the one with the shutter. Maybe it's still there's still light on. Maybe there's still more officers. Right?
Oh yeah, true. Also, they also copied they copied some the blueprints of Resident RPD. They copied some of the wallpapers.
Yeah.
If you notice, the one with the bending machines. So they copied that one because they're but they changed the building as well, the floor plans, because in the original Resident Evil 2, RPD only have 2 floors.
Yes, I know that.
And in the in the remake, there's 3 floors now, right?
Yes.
There's the attic, where you see the where you see a statue. And when you see the leaker in Resident Evil 2 for the first time crawling in the windows, so that's gonna be an interesting one.
It's very nostalgic too, but I love what they did to the RPG. It's so cool. It's actually given to prolong. Maybe they made it to prolong the game.
Yeah, true. More puzzle. They changed the puzzles as well.
Yes. All right, so let's go back to Nemesis. Some people, some of my friends and some people, they're actually complaining about his design, right? Have you heard about that?
Design like what? The face?
Yeah, the face. They're like Nemesis now has a broken nose and everything. But you know what? If you ask me, it's actually gives more horror value. I think he looks more. Yeah, he looks more realistic. He looks more horrific right now, right? I do agree with that.
Who knows?
And also,
I mean, I'm still terrified of him, even though he doesn't have a scary face. Considering he's like Mr. X with a rocket launcher.
And also, he's the Mr. X with, a faster Mr. X, right? He's a running guy.
Oh yeah, because Mr. X walks.
Yes.
Oh my God, he ran. Oh, I forgot he dashes.
Yeah, he dashes, man. And it's actually, maybe there will be a segment wherein if you don't run as fast as you could, maybe he can kill you in an instant with his. He can bash you with the rocket launcher, right? Remember?
Yeah. Or he could use his hands, because I believe he has the one he used to kill Brad Vickers.
Yes, sure. Yeah, it's like tentacles or tendrils.
Yeah. Tendrils coming out of his hands. So.
Yeah, it's like Omega Red's, right? Omega Red's attack in X-Men video game. Omega Red. Yeah.
So that's Nemesis for him. So I can't wait to see him, and I'm terrified, honestly. I'm really terrified.
Me too. Even in my younger days, even my brother, he's actually terrified. But until now, that's his idol. His idol is Nemesis.
Nemesis.
He loves the design.
all-time favorite villain of Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna be moving on to the next one, which is the one with the Raccoon City. So one thing I'm really excited because in Resident Evil 2 Remake they did not show too much about Raccoon City. They just showed a few clips of it, and then it's RPD, and then these the sewers, and then the lab, and then that's it. And here they in the remake, the reason why I want them to make the remake of Resident Evil 3 is because they're gonna be showing most of Raccoon City, the streets.
Yes.
Which
and you know what? You know what? I'm really looking forward for this one because they actually gave us a hint. Capcom gave us a hint that they actually included a Raccoon City map, right? Remember?
Oh yeah, in the collector's edition.
My God, I'm really excited.
We're gonna be talking about that soon enough because we have questions for that as well. So yeah, so I believe they have multiple landmarks here in the Raccoon City. So there's the Raccoon City City Hall. The hospital,
the restaurants,
the restaurant, the train station.
I really hope that they did not forget Arokas, right? Arokas shop. The one we're in.
I'm still remembering. What does that look like?
The Arokas shop where and you will get extra costumes for Jill in the first Resident Evil 3 game, right? Remember?
My brain is not working. I don't remember. The Arokas. Wait, I might want to search that just in case.
Actually, Arokas is the Sakura reverse. It's actually the fashion shop boutique wherein you will get additional costumes for Jill Valentine in the first Resident Evil 3.
Oh yeah, now I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, but it's also in Resident Evil 2, the Arokas.
Yeah, I think it's burning. At that moment, Arokas is burning already. But I think here, maybe Arokas is still intact.
So, I don't see the Arokas in Resident Evil 3. I do see it from 2, which is weird. So,
yeah, but maybe it's because it's like 20 plus years already.
Yeah.
maybe you don't remember it, but I do remember it because I used to I used to change costumes for Jill.
Oh yeah, she has multiple costumes once you finish the game. Alright, so there's the hospital, the city, I believe. Also, I really wish they don't change because they changed some of the puzzles from the remake of the second one, Resident Evil 2.
Yes, I know that. Yeah.
I hope that they do not change some of the puzzles that I love in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
Yes.
Like
especially
the music one.
Yes. I remember that.
Oh yeah. The one when you get the gear, I believe for the clock tower, I believe, where you have to copy the music and that was actually one of my ringtones before.
Oh wow, yeah, that's cool.
Because
and also that's one of your ringtone. That's cool, man. Even me, I used to memorize that one when I was younger and I was playing this regional one. I memorized that because in the next playthrough I want to challenge myself. I don't want to make it long. I want to shorten the gameplay. That's why I memorized that.
By just listening to the music. So that's actually one of my favorite soundtracks for the game, actually.
Yeah, and also Mike, I don't want them to change the water sample. Remember the water sample puzzle?
Wait, water sample. Is it the one with the statue?
Or no. The water sample puzzle is like Tetris in the last parts of the game. Wait, I think it's in the sewers. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, in the sewers. Is it the one where you get the crystal?
I think so. Yeah, it's like a brick game.
One of the gemstones.
Yes, I think so.
For the city hall.
Yeah, I think so.
You need to complete the gemstones, so that's why.
Yeah, it's fun because the first time I played Resident Evil 3, I had a hard time solving that. But when I actually got used to it, it's actually fun. I got the hang of it.
The puzzles.
Yeah.
One of my favorite puzzles for Resident Evil 2 Remake was the chess piece.
Yes.
I love that. That was really interesting. where you need to collect that, because I think
Actually,
they copied that from the library, from the what you call, from the
yes, I
original,
think.
the chess keys, I
Yes, I
believe.
think they actually copied it. Instead of Leon's scenario, right? Wherein
Yeah.
you actually do something with the electricity.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
changed it to to that. So we're moving on to the next one. Oops. Why do
Yeah.
I keep doing that? Ugh.
Yeah, actually, the next one is the alleyway,
Uh huh.
and sorry. The next one is the shutter, right? The shutter,
Uh huh. Yeah, the shatter.
and then the next one is the alleyway. I think it's part of the
So
gameplay footage
where's
that they
that?
sent.
Where's
Yeah.
okay? Let me just find the shutter. I think this is it. Oh
Uh-huh.
nope, that's not it. Where is it? There you go. This is it. So the
Shutter, yeah.
shutter. Oh, I'm still remembering what part of the game is this.
I, I
From the original, the shutter.
if I'm not mistaken, okay, maybe this is the road to the guy in the truck. I'm not really sure.
The
Maybe
road.
this to the guy in the truck, right? The one who doesn't want to leave the truck.
Oh yeah, yeah, the
I'm not really
warehouse.
sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but it looks like it, if I'm not mistaken.
Who knows?
Yeah. And
So,
if we move on, Mike, if we move on, you can see the alleyway, and it
uh,
gives me the vibes for the original Resident Evil 3 game.
oh, oh
Yeah.
yeah, the alleyway, because there's a lot of tunnels and alleyways in the original. Where
Have you seen that one? Did you see the drum? See,
yeah.
it's like an Easter egg from the
Oh,
original
oh
one.
yeah, the typical barrels. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
from
the
the original.
drum.
Yeah, yeah. Now that
I think,
they really did copy the style, I believe.
yeah, it will be significant right now. It will be more significant. You know why? Because I do believe that there will be more zombies, hordes of zombies, and you need to be, you need to actually gun down that barrels,
Oh,
make it
but
explode.
the exploding ones are the red ones, right?
Yes, I think so. But who knows, right? Who knows? It's realistic now, right?
Yeah.
There's no color. There's no
Yeah,
color
true.
whatsoever.
So
We
yeah.
need to double check that.
Mm-hmm. All right. So next one is the one another street scene.
Yeah, moving on.
With the zombie. They have that. They literally copied the typical zombie from the remake.
Yeah,
Second one.
actually, it's I think they're right because that's the zombie from Resident Evil 2. I think they just copied it and they just released that to Resident Evil 3 because yes, I think it's the same zombie, it's the same person. Who knows, right? So maybe they just considered that thing.
Uh-huh. So the zombies are also the same style as the second one.
Yeah, and also if you remember correctly, if you watch that actual footage of that, before the zombie bit Jill, Jill actually did this. She did her move, right? The one with the dodge
Oh yeah.
ability.
Oh yeah,
She actually did
the
that.
one who backs up the typical Jill what you
Yeah,
maneuver.
yeah, yes. And actually, I love it because Jill actually needs that maneuver, that move for Nemesis, right?
Oh
Because
yeah.
why?
Because
Yeah,
he tends to grab you and
yeah.
then throw you around.
And then he's gonna destroy you. Actually, I remember Onimusha. If you played Onimusha, I think I remember. You remember this critical hit and critical move wherein you will push the enemy and then you will slash him,
Oh
slash him.
yeah.
But maybe this one is actually a similar thing because maybe you will push the zombie aside and then you will gun him down. Who knows, right?
Oh yeah, you can just knife him
Yeah,
once he
knife
pushes
or
him.
gun him down. Yeah, that's cool.
So then we're gonna move to the next one, which is the one with also
Is that a
from the streets. Nope.
Is that a circus? See, is that a theme park?
Probably
so.
it's a giant head. Where is it? I can't find it.
Yeah, I think it's a theme park or kids mall or kids or toy shop or
Oh yeah, it says toys.
yeah,
Probably some a toy store.
yeah.
So that's another scene from what you call from Raccoon City. Then we'll move on to the next one, which is this one. This has a lot of zombies in it. So
Yeah. I think I wanna comment on that. I think this is part of the. I'm not sure, but I'm praying. Maybe this is a part of the first scene, wherein Umbrella Mercenary is actually cutting down zombies. Remember, there are hordes of zombies in there, right?
uh-huh.
And see, look at the feet. Look at the feet in this footage.
Oh
It's
yeah,
the
there
feet
are
of
humans.
mercenaries, right? These are the
Ay.
feet of mercenaries.
Oh yeah, there are. I actually did not notice that there are shoes on the sides. So there
Yeah.
are. Oh, that's actually cool. So that's nice.
Interesting, huh?
Oh, yeah. So who knows? This could be what you call the team of Carlos.
Yes. Who knows?
Yeah, that's.
This is
gonna
the
be-
one that this is the one that you're waiting for.
We are all excited. So we'll
Yeah,
move on
yeah.
to the next one, which is I
This
believe
is a very interesting one, man.
Is this the I think this is her apartment. This has.
I
the,
think this is the one where it's just saying the monsters and when we're taking the city, la la la. Right?
Yeah, true though.
All right.
Yes.
So
This is her apartment, I'm guessing.
and also maybe who knows? Maybe this is the part where Nemesis bangs the door and then starts to chase her.
Oh
Right?
yeah,
Who knows?
from the trailer.
Yeah. Not sure, but let's pray.
And then we move on to the next one.
Next one is
Oh,
the one I've been waiting for.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things here. Oh, it's too big. Okay, let me just adjust that a bit. So this is something that a hardcore fan will only
Like
buy.
you.
Yeah, because I bought the second one.
Yeah,
And
I'm actually
I'm really
yeah,
proud of it.
I'm so disappointed because I haven't had a copy of that one. I never actually got myself a figure, so I'm actually looking for one still.
Oh,
But I'm really excited for this steel figure.
yeah. Alright, so this is none other than the Resident Evil 3 Remake Collector's Edition, which
Yeah.
in the US it costs around $179 or 180. So if it's in the Philippine currency from where we are, from me and Kervin's country, it's probably around 10,000 pesos with tax.
Yes, I think so.
So it's
Yes.
gonna be 10. It's a lot cheaper than the second one, surprisingly.
Mhm.
Second one is, I believe, 15,000 pesos, around that. This
Yeah.
is a lot cheaper. So it has the Raccoon City double-sided map. So that's interesting. The PS4 and Xbox, which I really wish they release a collector's edition for PC, so that I don't have to buy a separate game
Yeah.
to play it for PC. They just stick with PS4 and Xbox. The
Yeah.
digital double soundtrack, which we're also gonna be talking about later on, the Resident Evil Resistance. So that's
Yes.
a different scenario. Of course, there's the Jill Valentine, which I'm very excited to have next to my
Yeah,
Leon.
I'm
I
looking
can't
for that.
wait to put them together.
Oh my God, you're so lucky, man.
But they copied the same style because Leon Kennedy also has the same what you call style, a stand.
Yeah, the circular stand. Yep.
Yeah, only different nameplate, but
Yes.
same. And of course the typical box, the
Yeah, and if you
item
the
box.
stars item box packaging, yeah, I love it.
But this one is more rusty, more reddish.
Yes.
Just like from
Yeah,
the game, I believe, where it's
Yeah, exactly.
and of course the
And-
collector's art book.
Yeah, and if you scroll the next image, you will see the comparison
Oh,
between
yeah.
the Leon statue and the
And
Jill statue.
what they call the side by side. So let's actually show that to the viewers. The side by side. Oh, there you go. The side by side of both. Oh, I'm so excited to do this. And
Oh
put
my
it on
God, I really
display.
love it. Yeah. My God. And
At first I thought they were gonna put a statue of Nemesis.
you know what? I'm really praying for that. I think they need to do it, or maybe they just need to put down a toy line for
Yeah.
just for this one.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
So that's the two side by side. So we're gonna be answering questions very soon, guys. So just hold on. We're just finishing it. So the next one is a close-up look
Yeah, pretty
of
much.
of Jill, I believe, the
Yeah.
Jill Collector's Edition.
And also, they actually paid attention to detail because look at the strands of the hair. And Jill looks awesome in here. She looks a bit like Kristen Stewart in here from Twilight. Not sure, but yeah, she's well done.
Yeah, it's actually, I thought it was metal, but I think it's hard plastic. But
Yeah, I think so.
All right,
Yeah.
so next one, moving on.
It's almost the same. It's the same thing, and the next one is the pre-order thingy.
The
the one-
statue,
And,
and yeah, the pre-order. So where is
yeah,
it?
I really love it. I love it because you see, if you pre-order now, you will
Get
actually
the
have
cost
access. Yeah, you'll get the access for that.
for the
costume.
original costume. So
Yeah.
let's actually show the fans what that looks like. Where is it? So the pre-order, because this is the original. This is the costume for
Carlos.
the original, the one where he's wearing the jacket thingy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you buy the collector's edition, most likely.
Yes,
Ah.
of course you will get it.
Oh yeah, I'll buy it. I will definitely buy it. There's no way I'm not buying this.
Yes,
Ah.
yeah. I'm also gonna buy it. I mean, buy the deluxe edition, the one I actually got from you. And maybe if you can spare me one, I'm going to buy it from you.
Oh no, I'm actually selling. But the moment I buy the collector's edition, I'm actually gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell the PS4 one because I'm
Okay, you know who to sell to, man.
yeah, I'm probably gonna sell it to you first because
Yeah, of
because
course.
I'm gonna be buying a separate one for the PC because I'm more of a
Yeah.
PC gamer than the console one.
That's cool, man. It's automatic now, man. I'm actually saying this to you in advance, man.
Oh, don't worry, I get the hint.
all right. So yeah, the last thing that we're gonna see here is the actual
release
date
date.
of release. Yeah.
So April 3, it's so early. It's so early.
My God. Oh my God, I can't wait anymore.
It was really unexpected. So who knows?
Because if you think about it, man, they actually did it the same. I mean, they did it the same with Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. The duration is almost the same because it's only 1 year difference, right?
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, it's the
Uh-huh.
same.
In the
Almost.
original.
Yeah. The original release.
So April 3, 2020. That's when we're gonna go fangirl for Resident Evil 3. We're gonna go crazy for it.
Alrighty. So yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, I think that's the last one, right?
Yeah. That wraps it up, and we can now go to the question.
Questions. All right, we have a few actually. So we have a questions from James Geraldo. His question is: are you going to buy and play Resident Evil 3 Nemesis? I mean, it's obvious.
Very obvious, man.
Very obvious. We're gonna be playing it.
You're gonna play it.
We're gonna play it. Don't worry. We will definitely see us play it.
Yeah, and also I'm going to give my best shot in platinum at this time. Yeah, I'm going to platinum it.
Next one is the Ghastly Gamer 445, and he asks, who is more terrifying for you, Mr. X or Nemesis? How about
Yeah,
you?
there's no competition, man.
Who do you think is more powerful or more terrifying chasing you from the game?
terrifying, man? It's Nemesis.
Yeah,
hands down.
Nemesis,
Hands
because
down.
he dashes, he runs.
Yes,
Mr. X
and
walks.
Yes, and actually he's like, he has this he has weapon. He can actually shoot you.
From
He can
afar.
actually shoot
with
you. Yeah, from
with
afar.
a rocket
Yeah,
launcher.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So that's gonna be scary.
And
So-
annoying at the same time.
So next one is Tactical Noob 55, which is favorite Resident Evil game and character. Alright, Kervin, you first. Favorite Resident Evil game and character.
All right, this is actually a very interesting question. because I love more than one character.
Oh yeah, so
Number
you have to
one,
choose.
yeah, I have to choose favorite Resident Evil character. I can see. Oh my God, how can I answer this, man? Um, Between Leon, Jill, and Chris, I think I prepare Leon and then Jill, but
Oh.
I have I love multiple characters, man. Because Leon, you know why my favorite character is Leon? Because Leon actually is a developed. Is actually a character in development. Remember, we saw him. He was younger.
Yeah,
Then
true.
after 6 years, we saw him with plagas and everything. And after a few more years, he's got older in the sixth installment.
Yeah, true though. He was
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah,
mature.
He can actually see his growth.
So your favorite male character is Leon, and then your favorite male is Jill.
Female, yeah, the female one is Jill, yeah.
Yes. And about favorite game, Resident Evil game.
Oh, the game?
Yep.
All right.
Favorite Resident Evil
I
game.
think, I'm sorry, but I need to be honest with you. It's actually Resident Evil 3 original. Hands down.
Oh yeah, me
Because-
too. Don't worry, me too.
Yeah,
My favorite is
Yeah,
actually
because,
the original.
you know what, man? This is the only Resident Evil game I played multiple, as in more than 10 times. If you know what, if the Platinum Trophy is already famous and is already existing in 1999, I think I
Yeah.
already had the Platinum. Because I really love that game, Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, actually, yeah, my favorite is actually Resident Evil. Mine as well is actually my favorite game is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis because of the
Yeah.
cutscene. The
Yeah, the
freaking
cutscenes.
cutscene made it for
And
me.
also Nemesis, man. You can't go wrong with Nemesis, man.
Yeah. And of course, this one explored the entire Raccoon City, which I love.
Yeah.
Raccoon City.
Yeah, and
Unlike
also
unlike Resident Evil 2, where it only explored a few. Oh.
yeah, and also with Resident Evil 3 right now, the remake, since they gave us a map, I really do believe that, not really open world, right? But I think they will actually give us a big part of
Raccoon.
Raccoon City to
Hopefully.
explore too, right?
Hopefully, because I want that. I really want that. I want.
I love that. I love that to happen, man.
I want to explore Raccoon City so much. So.
Yeah, but
Uh-huh.
and I also believe that, but I'm really not praying. Okay, Nemesis will actually chase you through all the holes, all the
Oh yeah, that's gonna.
places in Raccoon City.
Yeah, that's gonna be stressful with a rocket launcher. That's gonna be stressful.
Especially with the new fans, because for me it's stressful, right? But I can accept it because I'm a long time fan of Resident Evil. But for the new fans of Resident Evil,
Yeah,
for the
the one
first guys,
the one who haven't played the original.
yeah, I think they will get annoyed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because in the original he does chase you from multiple
Yes.
times, from RPD, from the streets.
Yeah.
You will just hear the music. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
You know it's
Remember his theme songs, like his entrance
Oh
music.
yeah. Yeah, you know he's coming.
It's terrifying. I also remember in the first parts of the game in the Resident Evil original, Resident Evil 3 original, when you are being chased down by the Cerberus wolves.
Oh yeah.
The dogs.
Yeah, the
And
dog.
then his theme song will come out, and then he will also chase you, and he will shoot you with the rocket launcher.
Oh yeah, I hate.
I hate that part, but when I got used to it, it's just like easy peasy for me.
Also, considering that they're gonna be showing RPD as well, because Jill also went to RPD, right?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
when you see Nemesis bash to the window.
That's cool. I really
So
love
I think
that.
we might see RPD or Raccoon City Police Department for the second time.
Oh my God, yes. I mean, yeah, I want to say it for the second time, but this one I think it will be different. I think some walls are like block or still intact.
Oh yeah, and there's gonna be different rooms.
I think so. Yes, I think so too. And some are unlocked.
So that's gonna be fun. What Easter egg can we find in the RPD? Who knows?
If you remember correctly, or if you're updated, I think Resident Evil 2 has a patch already. They actually patch it down, and so you will see a new you will see a new note from Jill Valentine when you are playing as Leon.
Oh,
Did you,
really? I did not
yes.
know that. Shit.
Yeah, I think you. And also,
I'm gonna play
there will
that
be,
just to find it. Where can you find
I'm
it?
gonna
Is it-
play it. I'm
it's in
gonna play it too, man. I'm gonna play it too.
It's in RPD.
Yes, it's in RPD, and you will
Oh.
actually earn a new trophy if you are playing in PS4. You will earn a new trophy for that.
Oh, I wonder if I can get the achievement from PC.
You can get it. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. Just update it.
Oh yeah.
And guys playing PS4, if you are if you've been playing Resident Evil and you actually stop for a while, you need to update it, guys, because you will actually receive a new trophy, and you will see.
I really want to see it now. Holy
And
shit.
the exciting thing about it, Mike, okay, I forgot to tell you, will hear a very familiar voice, the voice of Nemesis, man. You need to check it out. Yeah.
Okay, don't
It's an
spoil it.
Easter.
I'm gonna play it. So it's in the Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yes, man. Just
So,
update the game.
alright, guys, we're gonna be playing
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2 again.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So you have seen it.
I haven't actually experienced it yet because I was too busy with my errands and my job. But I actually downloaded the patch. I actually updated it in the latest version.
But
So-
you haven't played it.
I haven't played it yet.
Oh, I'm really excited to see that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so
All
next
right.
question is from Travis Peralta, which is, what is your favorite Resident Evil cutscene? Well, you guys know mine. What's your
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
cutscene?
Oh my God, this is a very interesting yet very hard question to answer. Oh my God, where should I start? Okay, just to start with, I'm going to exclude the Resident Evil 4 below, because Resident Evil 4 is already an action-packed game, right? The
Yep.
horror elements is already, I mean, it's like diminishing, right?
Yeah.
In that one. So we're going to just choose between 1, 2, Code Veronica. So
Oh, okay. Code Veronica
Yeah,
is your
okay.
favorite.
no. I think
Cutscene.
yeah, the
Oh.
cutscene, the favorite cutscene.
Uh-huh.
Aside from the Nemesis clock tower with Brad Vickers being killed, I also love Code Veronica's cutscene wherein wherein she's being cornered with the umbrella
Oh, with
umbrella
Claire?
people.
Claire?
The one the crappy movies imitated. Remember that one?
Oh,
That
yeah.
scene?
Yeah,
The one
I
with the
see.
gun.
Yeah, the
Drop
one
your
who
weapon, and then she
drops
rolls
it
out.
and then she catches it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually so cheesy, man. When the movies actually imitated it, I was so disappointed with that scene. Yeah, it's actually a good cutscene.
Actually, my favorite is obviously, as everyone knows, and probably Kervin already know this, is the intro
Yes.
for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. And I
love
cannot
it
wait
too.
to see that for the remake.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it.
So next one is question from Joshua Gamatis. Are you going to buy Resident Evil 3 Collector's Edition? Yep, I will.
Yeah.
How about you, Kervin?
Yeah, of course. You are actually. It's not a question for you, right?
Yeah,
You will-
I'm gonna
You're
buy
gonna
it.
buy that. But me, if I get a chance, because you know me, I just want to tell you, bro, that I really prepare American version of the game rather than the Asian ones.
I
Just
see,
for
yeah.
just for the heck of it, because I am a collector too. I'm a game collector. So in my collection, I love R1 and R2 rather than R3. So
I see.
I really prepare US or R2 versions of the game. So I think if I'll order the collector's edition, I'm going to order from Europe or Middle East or maybe US. But of course, firsthand, I'm going to get that game from you. I'm gonna buy it off from you.
Yeah, which I will probably sell once I get
Yes,
those edition.
of course. Yeah.
Next one is Comic Misfit 09. His question is, which do you prefer, Resident Evil movies or games? Well, this is
Oh my
obvious.
God, it's already being answered. I mean, it's been answered like 2 times already.
Yeah, we hate the movies. I mean,
Oh, sorry.
there's the animated movies. I'm not sure if you've seen the animated movies.
I think I haven't seen it fully, but I've seen the previews of videos. But I've seen the 3D ones, the Generation,
Yeah, the Damnation, and then
the
there's
Damnation. Yeah, I've seen that.
the Vendetta. I think that's the new one.
Yeah, I think you're talking about that, so right? The CGI ones.
Yes, the animated
Yeah, yeah,
ones.
I've seen everything. I've seen all of it.
Yeah, it's actually, I prefer, if it was the animated ones and the game, I would still prefer the game. But if it was the movies between the live action and the animated ones,
No, no, no. We will just prepare the CGI ones.
yeah,
The
we,
CGI
we
ones.
obviously we prefer the CGI ones because it was based from the game, right?
Yes,
The CGI
yes,
ones
yes.
based from the game, and the live action ones not so much.
Yeah,
The
and
entire
also-
world, the entire
Oh my
world becomes
God,
zombie.
they're like living in a different universe.
Yeah, the
It's a
entire
different
world
universe.
becomes zombie.
Yeah.
And they become alien because their
Yeah,
mouth
they become
opens.
alien. Yeah, I know it, right? I know, and they also become dependent with the one they called Alice. I know this Alice girl. I don't know her. My God.
A lot of people hated that because she's not from the original, and I have
Yeah,
no
but-
idea why they made it.
Yeah, if somebody listens to this podcast, I'm sorry guys, right? If you love the movies, this is our opinion, right? Because as a gamer, we actually grew up Resident Evil from Resident Evil 1 until it's
Yeah, before it became a movie.
became a movie, because
Yeah, it was
Paul W.S. Anderson actually made those movies, so I don't really like it. So I'm sorry for the movie lovers out there. Sorry, okay? This is just an
Yeah.
opinion of ours, okay? Don't mind us. All right, so
Next one is from an original artist. What Resident Evil games that you played? So what Resident Evil games have you played?
pretty much every major, every canon Resident Evil games, I played it, except for the Code Veronica X, what's this? The God Survivor 2, yeah, rather, yeah.
The God
2.
Survivor. The God Survivor.
I haven't played that, and I haven't played I haven't finished the Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City.
Oh, I finished
And,
that actually.
I haven't played the crappy one, the Umbrella Corps. I haven't played that yet.
Oh,
because,
is it the online one?
yeah, it's crap, so I'm not really planning on playing it soon. It's crap.
But you played most of it. Most of the Resident Evil games.
Most of it, if you make it a percentage out of it, I played 90% of it.
Have you played Resident Evil 7?
Of course, I finished it.
Yeah, that's another twist from the
Yeah,
original.
that's a twist. Yeah. Actually, I'm a guy who doesn't really like first-person shooter, but Resident Evil 7 forced me to do so.
Yeah, because it's
It actually
different.
pushed me. Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
So for me, I've seen most of the Resident Evil games, but I haven't played the original ones recently because one, I'm not good with controllers. I tried playing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for the sake of it because I love the game on emulator, and I'm still bad at it because I have to play with the controller, and I'm very bad with controllers.
We already got used to the controllers right now, right? Because even me, if you tell me to play Resident Evil original, the tank controls will actually give me a hard time.
Yeah, the controls. I'm not used with the controls. That's why I prefer PC because it's easy to
Yeah.
move with the mouse and the keyboard for me.
Yeah.
So-
All right, so
I played most of the Resident Evil. I've seen most of the Resident Evil games, but I haven't played most of it. I only played, I played Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. I finished that. I haven't recorded that. I played the remake of 2, obviously.
That's good.
I played 7. I played 3, the original. I played Gun Survivor as well. I
That's
played I think I tried playing the first one, the director's cut, but I haven't finished that. I also tried playing 2, but I also did not finish that. I actually grew up watching my cousin play the originals before I started playing it because I was 7 when the game came
Oh
out
my
back
God,
in the 1990s.
You're so young, man.
I was so scared to play it, even though the games were pixelated, the zombies were pixelated. But
Yes, it's so scary at that time. It's so
yeah,
scary.
now it's just it's a brand new.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, so
Next question is from Spronix. What are your expectations with the new Resident Evil 3 remake? What are your expectations?
Okay, so will you be the one to answer it first, or?
No, you answer it because you answer it first.
Okay, sure, Joe. Expectations. Okay, more twist. Number one, more twist in the story. Number two, surprises, because you will never know what to expect. Maybe something will happen that you didn't expect. And number three, of course, the terrain and also the surroundings. I think, yeah, I'm expecting much more with that environment and everything. Yeah, and the gameplay too. I think, yeah.
So for me, my expectations for the game is one, that there's gonna be an exploration, more of Raccoon City. So we get to explore Raccoon City as Raccoon City, and that's one. The two is gonna be what you call cool puzzles. Obviously, cool puzzles, and obviously the three is the intro, the cutscene. I hope they do not remove the intro.
Oh my god!
I want to see the intro.
Yes, I really love to see. I'm looking forward to it.
Next one is what you call Super Sketch 1718. Do you think Nemesis would be terrifying?
Oh
Obviously.
my god, that's not even a question.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
It's like 10 or 20 times terrifying than Mr. X.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We both know why. He runs with a rocket
Yeah.
launcher.
Yes. And he will kill you. He can kill you with a rocket launcher.
Oh yeah, he does. He can, obviously. Next one is Backdoor Bandit YT. What's the first Resident Evil game you played?
Okay, for me, the Resident Evil, the first RE RE game I played was Resident Evil 2.
Oh, Resident Evil 2, it wasn't 1.
Yes. Yeah, it wasn't 1. It's Resident Evil 2, then RE3, and then back to 1.
Resident Evil 2, RE3, then back to 1, the originals.
Yeah.
Mine, I think the first thing that I actually remember playing or watching was Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, which was the reason why I fall in love with the game in the first place. So yeah, that's that. And I did see the remake, what you call the second, obviously the original second Resident Evil 2 and the director's cut. Next one is Brian Gomez. What do you think is about the new style for Jill and Carlos? It's not bad. I mean, it's different.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's I mean people have mixed mixed comments on that, but for me it's positive. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. It's okay. Even with Nemesis, I can live with that because it's actually let's get with the times, right? So it's okay. Design is okay.
Next one is from Nick Knights. Who do you think will win, Mr. X or Nemesis?
Again, for me, it's another no-brainer for me.
It's Nemesis with a rocket launcher, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's one. Okay. Dragon Fury 8, asks, what is your reaction when you found out Capcom was releasing Resident Evil 3 Remake? Surprise?
For me, I was like, what? This early? What?
Yeah.
I was shocked, man.
If Kervin did not posted on Facebook that tagged me about Resident Evil 3, I wouldn't even know that it was
Yes,
coming
of course.
out.
Nobody had a clue that this will actually happen very fast because we are expecting it. I know it will happen.
Yeah.
But nobody got a clue.
Early. So,
yeah.
It was really shocking. So
And for that, I'm thinking Capcom because they're actually giving much more for the players this time, right?
Yeah, to enjoy.
Yeah.
Next, second to the last, Obsidian Foxy 5 FNAF wants to know, what are your impressions for the new Resident Evil Resistance? So here's the Resident Evil Resistance that we've seen before. What are our impressions?
My impressions for that, okay, let me get this straight and let me be honest with you. To be honest, I'm a bit clueless on what will happen, but basing on the instructions, basing on the gameplay that I see, it's a good thing. It's a good multiplayer Resident Evil game. But if you ask me, I prefer Resident Evil Outbreak gameplay.
Oh yeah,
rather than this one.
That was what I'm gonna mentioned, it reminds me of Resident Evil Outbreak because
Yeah,
it's
but
online.
Outbreak looks so much better than this one because Resistance is actually like it's like you're killing you will kill your comrade, you will kill your co-players because something or someone will be a zombie,
Oh
someone
yeah.
will actually eat. But Outbreak is actually a game of survival. You
Oh
got no
yeah.
clue what will happen. Actually, but most gamers in the US or maybe in other countries, they're having a petition or they really want and they really like to have a remake for Outbreak 1
Outbreak.
and 2.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
interesting because
Yeah.
Outbreak is also hard because zombies do respawn. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, I know it. It's very
They
challenging for me.
they don't
Yeah.
die. They respawn if you kill them.
They respond, and also the worst part is that I actually got annoyed. And I mean, when you are solving puzzles, the game will not pause. I mean, if zombies or leech are actually at your back or
Yeah, they will kill
they're
you.
just gonna eat you out, man. It's annoying.
So
It's
yeah,
annoying. Yeah.
that's also one of the Resident Evil games I actually played. Outbreak. So Outbreak 1 and Outbreak File 2. I actually tried playing that as well.
Yeah. Lastly, not to mention the virus system.
Oh
Because the virus
yes.
system, once it gets filled up, it's so
Yeah,
annoying,
You
man.
die.
It's so annoying.
Because because there are times that you hide from under beds, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the moment
know.
you do that, the virus meter,
The meter.
increases.
Yeah, it's actually very annoying but interesting game. I love it.
It's actually a different. All right. Last question before we end this one is Melvin M. Which do you think is the best and worst Resident Evil games? All right.
All right.
You
best?
first, Kervin. Which do you think is the best
Okay,
and the worst?
shall we include the remakes or? Okay, let's
Yeah,
include it.
sure. Let's include the remakes. Why not? That
Okay,
could be
okay.
fun.
The best game for me, best Resident Evil game for me. Okay, Resident Evil 3 is the best game for me. Okay,
The remake or the original?
the Resident Evil 3, of course, the remake. We haven't seen it yet. The first one, for me at least. The worst one. The worst one. You're asking me?
Wait, what was your best? Is it the first one or the
The-
remake?
The first one. I mean, the first Resident Evil 3.
The first, oh, the original. Okay, the first was able to.
Yes,
Okay.
the original one. Yep. And the worst for me because I haven't played the Umbrella Core yet, but most of them said it's crap. For me, well, but I haven't played it yet, so I don't want to be biased about it. So, if you ask me, I think Resident Evil 6 for me worse because for the fact
Oh
that
yeah, because it become live action too much.
yeah, and also Chris scenario is like a rip-up of Gears of War because I'm also a Gears of War fan, so I know the gameplay of Gears of War. So it's like you're just like
Yeah.
playing Gears of War with the skin of Resident Evil. So
It's,
actually, I got disappointed with that. But Leon's scenario is cool. It's okay. It's okay.
the story
Yeah,
from
yeah, Leon's
China, I
scenario.
believe it was from
Yeah,
China.
China. Yeah.
So,
But the worst is Chris.
So mine, my favorite Resident Evil, obviously the best one for me is obviously just like Kervin, it's the Resident Evil 3 original Nemesis.
We love it. We love
and
it that much.
and if you want me to focus on the remakes, it's Resident Evil 2 remake as my the newest favorite of mine. But obviously nothing can beat Resident Evil 3 for mine.
Yeah.
And of course,
so far.
Yeah. The worst one for me is I know a lot of people are gonna hate me saying this because a lot of people love this game. It's my worst Resident Evil game that I don't like is Resident Evil 4.
You know what? I can actually agree with you in that matter. For me, it's not the worst, but it's a good game, but it's also a bad game if you think about it because of the reason. Because you know why? Because it's actually the game changer, right? They change it
Yeah,
to
they
the
did.
point that the survival horror became survival action.
Yeah.
That's the downfall. That's kind of the downfall of Resident Evil games, right?
Yeah, one thing I also didn't like was the zombies. They changed the zombies. They make it smarter with a new virus, I believe.
Yeah,
I think
the plagas.
Yeah, the plague
Plagas.
virus. They made it. They made the zombies smarter. They can hold weapons, climb ladders, drive vehicles, and they have tentacles coming out their heads.
Yeah,
When
it's
you shoot them.
actually not a zombie anymore. They're like
Yeah,
possessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah.
So that's one thing I didn't. I appreciate the game, but obviously they removed the typical original zombie.
Yeah,
from-
but don't get us wrong, right? Guys, listening, if you're listening right now, don't get me wrong too, because I don't hate the game. I love it because I enjoyed it. I actually played it multiple times.
Yeah, I did also
I
play
love.
that.
Yeah, yeah, I played it, and I love the regenerator. I mean, monster. The one it's creepy. The regenerator monster, the one that will appear in the later part, wherein he's. I mean, if you shoot him, if in the legs, in the head, yeah, they will still. It's like liquid metal. They will still connect, and then they will still. I mean, if you don't check out the virus inside him, if you don't kill or if you don't use a special type of gun to kill him out, he will not die, right? You
Yeah.
remember that monster?
Yeah.
The regenerator monster?
Yeah. They actually add that from the Resident Evil 2 remake, right? The regenerator zombies in the DLC, they actually add that.
Oh, yes. I think there's the DLC. Yeah, I think so. And there's an Evil 7 too. I think they actually, I mean, it's similar to the generator monster in the Resident Evil 7. Yeah.
So that's that. Alright, so pretty
Alright.
much that's all the Resident Evil questions so far we're gonna be answering. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, what you call our thoughts for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Once
Yeah.
again, I want to thank Kervin Sawyer for joining me. Kervin,
Yeah,
thank you so
and
much.
thank you so much, Mike. And I hope we can actually talk again for our favorite games.
Yeah, we can't wait on April 3rd, 2020, next year for the upcoming awaited series franchise for Resident Evil 3 Remake. So, actually,
Alright, so-
I think by next month, by the January, they're accepting pre-orders for the collector's edition. So, if you guys are excited, be sure to
Yeah.
pre-order to get the collector's edition as well as the costumes. So that's very exciting.
Oh my god, I cannot wait anymore. So, alright, thank you so much, guys. Alright, so please follow the Cool Mike on YouTube as well as Sawyer Brothers on YouTube. I just want to plug my page if you
Yeah,
want
if you have any message, Kervin, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mike, for that privilege. Okay, guys, you can follow me, Kervin Sawyer, or Sawyer Brothers on Facebook. Actually, we are an artist. We also have Spotify. We have a new single, Ghosting, which is out now. You can check it out. Sawyer Brothers, Ghosting. All right, so yeah, pretty much that's it. Thank you so much, Mike, for having me.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys next time with another brand new video. This is the Cool Mike signing off. Bye-bye.